Hi, Frank here. Welcome to Springer's Adventures. Welcome to my first video. It's been a little bit of a challenge. Definitely learning a lot when it comes to videoing, comes to editing, especially with audio. Did get a new microphone after this was already done and everything like that, so hopefully it'll be better for the next one around. It is a great video. Please watch it to the end. Goes around the backside of Marion County, back into Ocklawaha, Weirsdale, around Lake Weir, to an old house I actually found. So pretty cool little video. If you have any comments or like to critique, by all means, leave them below. I got pretty broad shoulders, married to a New York girl from Long Island, so I'm used to it. I can take it. So check it out. Like I said, if you have any comments, leave them below. They're always helpful. And enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe, and catch it on the next one. See ya. Well, hi. Welcome to another Springer's Adventures. Today we're going to take off and go around the backside of Lake Weir, go through Weirsdale, and we're going to head off to an old house that I found through a friend of mine, that they're being torn down, and they're repurposing the whole house. So pretty cool. So we're going to take out of Ocala. We headed south down on Baseline and went down the new bypass road there, and as we went through the bypass road, we're going to make your first left there. That's 110th Street Road, and that's what we're on right now. So we're going to head out that way. We're going to come up to 108th Terrace. That's coming up into the Candler area. Not much in the Candler area, but cool little town. But it's a nice little ride through here. A couple small farms and stuff like that. And we're just going to kind of cruise through here for a couple minutes till we get up to the next road. And like I said, we're going to make a right up on 108th Terrace Road. We're going to follow through that. It's a little windy, a little rolling for about a couple of miles. We're going to end up back on C25. We head up to C25. We're going to start shooting back, going kind of south, and going to go around the side of Lake Weir there. So let's sit back and enjoy the ride for a couple minutes, and we'll talk about Lake Weir here in just a one or two. All right, so we're actually coming into now the little town of Ocklawaha. Ocklawaha, not much around Ocklawaha other than being the little town on the side of Lake Weir. Lake Weir is probably one of the, I think it's like the 5th largest set of lakes in the Florida area. So really pretty. Some pretty nice little restaurants and bars on the lake and everything as well. Ocklawaha, Lake Weir's probably biggest claim to fame was in 1935. The infamous Barker gang was gunned down there by the FBI back in 1935. Ma Barker and her boy, I think it was Fred or something like that. You can go online and check out the information. Right there on the right there is where their originally house was. They moved their house about a year and a half ago. The estate was given to the county. The county actually took the house. It was an old cracker-style Florida house, and they put it up on a barge. They floated it across the lake onto a piece of county land over there called Carney Island. So if you ever get up and you're riding around up in this area and you're over there on the side of Lake Weir coming through Ocklawaha, well, by all means, hit the little park over there and you can check out the old Ma Barker house and everything like that. That's pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to continue to go through here. We're actually going through Ocklawaha now, and we're going to go through, see parts of Lake Weir on the right hand side. This whole area was very full of orange groves back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, even the 70s. They had a couple hard freezes that knocked some of them down, and then in the 80s they got hit really hard. And at that pretty much killed the citrus industry in this part of north central Florida. Over the years, some of the people have actually brought some of the groves back. We'll be seeing them as we go through here. It's kind of ironic. I actually remember coming through this area back in the mid-60s. Grandparents actually lived down here in Ocala, so I think a couple times my parents decided they wanted to get rid of me for the summer and shoot me down to Ocala here and come down there. And my grandfather, he was an avid fisherman, and he loved to go out on the Lake Weir and stuff like that. So, you know, up every morning, get out in the little John boat and go out there and see what he can catch. And as you come back through, depending on what time of the year it was that we came down here, of course, it'd be oranges out in the orange groves and stuff like that. He'd pull off the side of the road and, Frankie, go get some oranges. Go get some oranges. And it's like, yeah, sure, Gramps, I'll go get the oranges. You know, the farmer will probably come out and shoot at me with some buckshot or something, but at least it's not you, it's me. Well, that's probably for another story, but we'll leave it at that there. So enjoy the ride. We're going to go up a little further, and as we get a little further up, you're going to see what's left of an old packing house up here. It was called the Billings Packing House, and we're going to make a left there. That's 155th Street, and going to go back through some more orange groves. This is going back actually through the Weirsdale area, and we're going to hit a couple roads, and we're going to go back and forth, and we're going to come out on the Highway 42. Really scenic little drive here. I think you'll really enjoy it. So sit back for a little bit and enjoy the ride here. All right, so we're coming up to Highway 42 now. We're going to make a right. We're going to start heading back west on Highway 42. That's going back toward the little town of Weirsdale, which is basically just an intersection with a little Jiffy store. So we're going to head back toward Weirsdale. We're going to make a left back on C25 heading south. And that old house is up in that area there. We're going to pull off of another old packing house, which is still being used today. So we're going to pull in over there at the packing house, and then I'll take you back in to check out this old homestead back there that was from the late 1800s. All right, catch with you in a second. So we stopped out here in, this is actually Weirsdale, Florida. It's a corner of C25 and Highway 42. And right behind me back in there is a old house that a friend of mine is actually taking down and reclaiming. It's about a quarter mile down in the fields, down some dirt roads. I'm not going to take the bikes back in there, so we're going to walk back in there, and then I'll video some back there. So just thought I'd share that with you. I'll do a flip around, let you see where it's at, and then we'll head back. There's some more shots from the back side of it. According to Marion County, it was on the tax rolls from 1912, but according to the homeowner and the people here on the property, they were saying late 1800s, burnt at the late 1800s, and they rebuilt it early 1900. And like I said, it went on the tax census somewhere around 1912. This is the side entrance over here. I'm going to walk in. So this is kind of going in this side entrance. Old wood stove. Beautiful wood in here. All old solid wood floors. Those go upstairs. We'll go up there in a minute. bathroom was added on later. They said possibly around the 1940s. There's like 3 rooms upstairs. The wood is just beautiful. Just some more pictures on the outside a little bit. So this house is actually being taken down, and they're going to salvage every bit of it that they possibly can and reclaim it. So it's not like it's going to be knocked down and thrown into the garbage or anything like that. So definitely going to be repurposed. The guys do this all the time, and they do a really nice job. They save everything. I just thought I'd share that with you. I thought that'd be interesting today. Like I said, this is out in a little town called Weirsdale, Florida. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya. Alright, so we're heading into the big town of Weirsdale right now. There's the intersection. Don't miss it, guys. So, got your Circle K there if you need to fuel up or anything like that. But that's about it for the town of Weirsdale. Hope you enjoyed it. Nah. So that pretty much is it for the town of Weirsdale. There again, just pretty much a old citrus packing kind of town. We have a new old school there on the right hand side. They've turned that old school, it's been closed for years. It's called the Orange Blossom Opera. I actually get some pretty well known singing, mostly country acts in there and stuff like that. Don't think they're doing anything right now with the pandemic that's going on. But maybe next year and everything, if things decide ever to clean up some, maybe we'll get some back to what a normal is, and people can go back to enjoy that. So, anyways, we're gonna make a left right up here. This is 160th, also known as Sunset Harbor Road. It's gonna wind down back and forth on the opposite side of Lake Weir. That's a really nice, pretty little road. There again, you'll see some orange groves on both sides of the road. You also have a little beach bar restaurant. It's called Eaton's Beach. Actually was built back in the 1920s. Back several years ago, somebody bought it out and they actually totally redid it. And it's not bad. It's a pretty nice little place. It's a nice place to go for a ride. If you want to sit back and have a cold one and have a nice fish sandwich or something like that. So it's a pretty nice little place. Anyway, so we're going to go through here. This is, again, Sunset Harbor Road. You'll see the sign up ahead for the Eaton's Beach. And like I said, you'll see some of the old orange groves on both sides of it there. It's going to wind through back and forth. And you'll see a house up here on the left-hand side. Another old cracker house. This guy actually put some old cars or old truck out there in front of it. That's pretty cool. A nice little photo op right there. So anyways, we're going to shoot around the back side of that. We're going to come back out. Eventually out back on the C25 and head back towards Ocala. Enjoy! All right, as we go through a couple of these little curves and everything like that, there's a couple of roads that go off to the right-hand side coming up here, paved roads, obviously. And they're going to head back to that Carney Island that I was talking about earlier. And that's where, again, they moved the mob, the Barker Gang house back to. And you can get back in there at pretty much any one of these roads off to the right. They're all going to go back in. They're going to kind of swoop around. But they'll go back to, it's a county park, again, called Carney Island. And that's where they actually floated the Barker house. Like I said, they came across the one side of Lake Weir, came around to this side over there, and they reset it back up. Kind of made it look like the old homestead from the 1920s. So, like I said, if you're interested in something like that, just shoot down any one of these roads here on the right-hand side, and you'll see the signs. It'll say Carney Island, and go back there. I think they get a small entrance fee into the park. I don't know if it's a couple bucks. I haven't been back there in a while. But it basically just goes for maintaining of the grounds, maintaining of the house, and stuff like that. So, but anyways, and like I said again, one more time, any of these roads off to the right. In fact, there was a little sign right there that said Carney Island. That road there will take you directly back into it. So we're going to go up a big mountain here in a minute, one of the big mountains here in Ocala. So hope you don't get a nosebleed or anything like that as we go up the big grade here. So going to come out, like I said, and this road's just going to dead end on the C25. Make a left at that point. You're heading back into Bellevue, and then from there you can shoot back up into Ocala or wherever you want to go for your rest of the day. Enjoy. Well, back at the homestead, so hope you enjoyed that little ride going back down backside of Bellevue, out in the Ocklawaha, come back around through Weirsdale. Checked out that old house. I thought that was pretty cool. Come back down around backside again on the backside of Lake Weir there, and go around. So about a 45-mile round trip. Great little ride, a little Sunday morning ride out here. So thanks again for coming along with us, tooling around a little bit of Marion County, Ocala, Florida. And if you have any questions or comments, always leave them below. Subscribe if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to know what that ride is, you could always hit me up in a comment below or send me a email. You can reach me an email at springersadventures@gmail.com. That's springersadventures@gmail.com. springersadventures@gmail.com. So for now, we'll catch you on the next time. Have a good ride out there. If you're out riding around, be safe, and as always, take care. Peace, guys. Take care.